Well, I very deeply regret yesterday. Can't lie. I'm not even hungover or anything. I basically feel fine. Slept well, but I just regret drinking alcohol in the first place. But I had it, it was in the fridge, I drank it. I don't have any more. Don't intend on buying any more. But it's 10:30. It's actually 30 degrees outside. I can't believe how cold it is, but I got 3.5 hours before my next job interview. And think I'm going to go for a walk and maybe hit some weights. So, well, I was out here on the walk, getting sun in my eyes, and then I just saw this chair. This chair was just sitting right here by a dog park, dog, whatever you want to call it. And I need a chair, man. The chair I've been sitting on sucks, so that is kind of weird, but hell yeah. That is a major free upgrade. This is like the third free chair I've gotten in my time. People are always just leaving them out. There's probably something wrong with it. Might not last very long, but look, that's a serious upgrade, bro. Well, I was going into the kitchen to get some water, and look who struck. Oh my God. This is exactly what happened before. Dude, what the hell? They look like it doesn't even look like there's a mess. Dude, that's insane. He liked the honey mustard, I guess, or whatever that is. Damn, man, I slipped up in my drunken stupor yesterday, and I left some sauces out. Technology is something that you have to get away from, okay? And I know that there is a, like I'm saying this in a YouTube video that I'm recording on an iPhone, but when I woke up today, I thought about checking my phone, thought about looking on the phone, checking YouTube. Then I decided, no, I'm not going to. I have a job interview in 2.5 hours now. But at the time, I had a job interview today, I thought to myself, and I was like, well, I'm kind of laying in bed. I'm disappointed in myself that I got drunk yesterday. And I want to go into this interview and crush it, And I was like, okay, yeah. I'm not going to look at social. I'm not going to check YouTube. I say social media. Well, I actually use Twitter as well. But just live streams, YouTube, Twitter. I've never used Instagram. I've never used TikTok. I've never used Facebook. These things are literally designed to capture as much of your attention and time as possible. I'm not saying you shouldn't watch YouTube videos. There's a time and a place for it, and I believe in what I'm making. People want to watch what I'm making. I don't think it's, bad stuff, but it is designed to occupy you. And there's something that's evil about that. There really is something that is evil about these algorithms and how they suck you in, and how that's the entire strategy. The entire point of them is to capture as much of your time as possible. And you will be much happier, much better off if you stop that. And in my own story, I really committed to spending less time with screens and occupying myself about a month ago. It was about a month, maybe a little more than, maybe 35 days ago or something like that. Yeah, I think 35 days ago, maybe. And since then, the first step I took was just like sitting on this couch, or a couch, the couch at the time that was around, the couch that I had a month ago in the old apartment. And I just sat there. I sat there, and then I went for a walk. No audio again. It used to be, if I left the house, I had headset or AirPods in literally every time. My anxiety has gotten way, way better because I've stopped with all the noise and the scrolling in the screens. And my days have gotten so much wider. And I do so much more, and I'm just so much better off mentally and physically, both. So when the trade-off is so simple, so straightforward, that all you have to do is stop using the technology. You don't even have to put in effort to do anything. You just turn it off. You just sit in silence. You go for a walk without listening to anything. And the benefit is huge. It's like you have to do that. You have to take that trade-off. And I want everyone to be doing as well as possible. Not to sound, like a con man or anything, but sincerely I do. And the first step, for a step that most of us can take, is not wasting as much time on screens. And so unless it's a tutorial, or unless you're doing research, or unless you're learning something, then YouTube should be used sparingly. TikTok, all these, whatever it is, you need to minimize how much of your time you are sinking into this crap, which is designed to waste as much of your time as possible. It will change your life, and it's so simple. Just got done with breakfast, had a chicken breast. This chair, dude, such an upgrade, such a major upgrade. I love that. It's so much better than the one that I was using. Yeah, that one was bad. But got this interview in an hour, and then after that, I'm gonna come back and upload podcast 2, schedule the clips. All I gotta do is make the thumbnail for that. And then I'm going to, I don't know, but I'm gonna exercise for sure. And then record podcast 3 today. So it's looking like it's gonna be a hella productive day. That's what's up. Even though I got drunk last night, today is gonna be hella productive. Not gonna lie, man, that job interview was not my best work, but it's not the end of the world. Still gonna figure something out. I think I'll still get the job. I mean, it's not like it was horrible or anything, but I was way more nervous and anxious than I thought that I would be. But hey, I haven't really done job interviews in like years. I guess I've done 2 recently, but also just because, life is so screwed up and the path forward has never been less clear for me. There's just a lot of anxiety associated with that in general. But now, gonna upload episode 2 of the podcast, make the thumbnail, and see where we go from there. So this is honestly crazy to look at. These are the first shorts, and I scheduled them to see. They got views, comments, likes, to see them there, and to be uploading the second batch. This is crazy, bro. Well, there it is. I got an entire week's worth of shorts uploaded, all 14 from episode 2. And episode 2 is going live in 58 minutes, just about 1 hour. That feels awesome. I'm not gonna lie, man. I had Fish Tank, or just, something playing in the background while I was working just now on uploading all that. It really scrambled my brain, dude. You definitely, I think I touched on this one of the previous days, but focus requires undivided attention to be most effective. And it's just crazy how scatterbrained I am all of a sudden, just because I had, that stuff going on in another tab. But just thinking about what to do for the rest of the day. I don't know if I want to go for a walk or what? So I decided to go for the walk, and I'm super glad I did, dude. These walks, you just have to go for long walks, I'm telling you. Especially if you can get away from sidewalks and roads and stuff like I am right now. They are just so great. But I also decided to go for the walk, not just because I love them, but because I want to have abs. 2 months from today is the deadline. And the biggest part about abs is fat loss. Okay, it's like 90% being lean if you want visible abs. And I want visible abs. It's just a cool goal. You know, I've had them before. Get them back. Get back in the dating pool. You know what I mean? You're gonna have the best results dating. I think I touched on this in another video, but with well-defined muscles, okay? It's the same thing like women. It's like men want certain features with women. It's the same thing with men, okay? You want the masculine features. And it's just, you know, there's all this garbage going, like this idea of like a dad bod, or like being lean and having well-defined muscles doesn't actually make a difference. I guess I'm mostly talking about crap I see on Twitter. Girls on Twitter will say, I actually prefer this one. And it's like, no, you do not. I have made a Tinder, and this has been studied. People know what does well, okay? And you're just treated better by people in general, and you're healthier, and you like yourself more. So yeah, I'm going for the walk, and today's been good. Today's been good so far. Also, there's like no one out on the trail today, which I love. I cannot believe how unused this trail is. I cannot believe how empty it is. I don't know what everyone's doing, watching TV, scrolling at a gym. Don't ask me, but it's nice and empty. I just can't believe there aren't more people out here. But there's a tree right here. Let me show you the tree. I love this coming up here, that yellow pole with that spigot or whatever that is, that flood spigot. And then it's a very nice tree. And they decided to plant it right there. It's not like any of the other trees. It's clearly deliberately planted. It's interesting. Why did they choose to plant this tree here? They brought this tree all the way out here and put it there, and there's no real obvious reason why they would do that. I mean, I'm like a mile in. It's like a mile to get where I'm at from either direction. Look at this. Damn, bro. That's cool, dude. Maybe in like a million years or something, this will be an actual waterfall. I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's what's up, bro. There's a woodpecker. I don't know where he is. Okay, I had to stop because there's literally no one on the trail. And this blows my mind. And it has me inspired and motivated to go Mario mode for the rest of today. I just checked the time. It's 6:15 p.m. When I get back from this walk, which is 12 or 13,000 steps, I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna eat some protein. I'm gonna let that digest. While that's digesting, I'm gonna work the whole time that I'm at the apartment and waiting for that to digest. Then I'm hitting the gym. I'm gonna do back, maybe. If I can't do back, I'll do legs. And I'll hit abs super hard. Then I'll get back from the gym. I'll eat more protein. And then I'll work even more. See, this is what I was saying about Mario mode the other day. It's best if you start at the beginning of the day, which frankly I kind of did, but I did falter there for a bit. I had 400 calories of Reese's peanut butter cups. Shouldn't have done that. Whatever, man. I got the calories to spare. But now that I see that there's no one out here, and it's like the sun doesn't even set for another hour, and it's just crazy to me. Like, it is easier today to beat people than it ever has been. And I'm only realizing this because of how lazy I have been. Hold on a second. Wait. Had to capture some footage of these birds. There's 3 birds. They're just gliding around. But I'm just working the rest of the day. Like, it is so easy to beat people because everyone is so comfortable. And I was that way for years. For the past 3 or 4 or more years. The last time I was in Mario mode was when I was 18 years old and had just started my 2nd semester of college. And that's also when the pandemic hit. Okay, that's also when my life pretty much blew up, and I haven't really, I mean, there's been varying levels of how fucked up things have been, but the point is, I'm back going Mario mode, and I want to prove to you watching this, or anyone, and myself, just how easy it is to make it today. People just don't show up. People are scrolling. People are screwing around, and we have ChatGPT, and we have the internet, and we have computers. Like, I'm really beginning to see just how easy it is. And I haven't done anything yet, but I am going to. Mario mode for the rest of today. Watch it. Okay, I decided on 4 slices of turkey, 4 slices of ham, 4 slices of cheese, a cup of rice, half a can of beans. Gonna be doing that with hot sauce, and this is the pre-gym meal. Boom, vlog number 4 edited. That's what I'm talking about. I'm honestly quite tired. It is 9 p.m. I finished my food about an hour ago. Still think I'm gonna go to the gym though. I know I should. But then that'll be go to the gym at 10 p.m. or so. I'm not gonna be there longer than an hour. Get back, eat, be going to bed at like 1 a.m. I kind of don't like that. I kind of don't like going to bed that late. But after the gym, I'll just have a protein shake. Maybe I'll even do cardio at the gym. If the Nuggets are on the TV at the treadmill, then I'm gonna do cardio at the gym. If the Nuggets game is not on, because I just like watching Jokic, then I won't do cardio. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't, either way. I don't know. Only time will tell though. Only time will tell. Okay, so I did not end up going to the gym actually, because I'm tired. And I have a serious problem, man. Going to bed at the end of the day. Let's just reflect on the day though. Podcast episode 2, along with 14 scheduled clips, up today. Vlog number 4 up today. Vlog number 5 recording now. Job interview, 22,000 steps. way caloric deficit. I'm in like a 2,000 calorie deficit today. It was a good day. Literally by every standard, every account, it was a good day. I just still feel empty. And I don't really, going to bed has always been something I struggle with. I'm going to sleep well, don't get me wrong. It's just like actually going to bed, because unless I have something to wake up for, it's hard for me to go to bed. It's weird. It's weird. But I hope when I'm done recording this, I'll just brush my teeth and go to bed. And I guess I need to override my reptilian, my lower level brain, and understand that I'm going to go to bed, I'm going to wake up refreshed, and I can get cracking on episode 3 of the podcast, and I can just be productive because I'm so tired right now. I think that's the mindset I need to be in. So there's part of me that just feels like there's stuff to watch on the computer, and there really is not. There really is nothing there. But I guess it's like alcohol. It's just so habitual for me to click through live streams and refresh YouTube and look at all the crap that's there for me to distract myself with. It's so ingrained. It's such second nature, it's been such a big part of my life for years at this point, that getting away from it is a serious behavioral modification. I guess that's ultimately what I'm getting at here. And that's a modification I need to make. I'm tired, so I should just go to bed. But the allure is there. David Foster Wallace, I see what you mean, man. These screens, they will suck you into them like a vortex, like a black hole. And this is what I was talking about on my walk earlier. This is what people are doing. They're hypnotized by their screens, just like me. And I need to break out of that. But hey, this was, by all accounts, a really good day. I hope you had a really good day as well. Thank you for watching.